Right.
What?
I was going to save this for later because whilst I was eating my dinner, I did come up with my own little segment as to. I knew the worst player comment was going to come up. I'd moved on, but you sad fuckers can't move on.
Right, for context for the listeners, what had happened in the last week or so is that during a little session of Warzone that I wasn't in, the three of these boys had a little discussion, and Scott tried to bring up the subject of who was the worst player in the squad, and he thought that it was...
No, I didn't.
And he thought I didn't. Me.
You seem to know a lot of information from someone who weren't there.
Fill me in then.
I said, and I didn't say who's the worst player, I said there's an argument for Conway being the worst player, and that wasn't the end of the sentence. There was more to this. It has context, and it's definitely been taken out of that so that you can then berate me on here. I said, you're not as good a player as you think, so you try and do all this pro gamer shit, jumping around corners and sliding, and get yourself killed, and because of that, it might be an argument for you to be the worst player because you go beyond your probable ability level. That is what I said. And I think you... Yeah?
To be fair, I do mostly agree, yeah.
Thank you very much. I fucking suck on them. Right.
But to be fair, Scott, your argument was that he was a worse player than you, which is just not the case.
Because of those things. I know my limitations, don't I?
The thing is, Conway does stuff, which automatically makes him better than you.
Right. Okay, well, I was going to come on to this, all right, but I'm going to do it now. So, you're right. I do have a higher kill-to-death ratio than Croxon.
Yeah.
Granted?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, I do.
Okay.
And that is including me going through at least a month's phase of being the right shield cannon fodder. When it went down from in the 8s down to the 0.7s.
Jesus.
Yes, but remember, Scott, your kill to death has progressively gone down. Mine's only gone up.
But it's still higher than yours.
Yes, but it started very badly.
You're not going to die that many times if you don't get involved in many firefights.
Mate, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. This game is called it's the art of survival. Isn't it the art of being stupid and getting killed but killing some other people? That's why
the art of survival.
That's
what were you playing?
I know it's not.
That explains
Scott,
so
you've had
much.
this for the last year.
Lovely art of survival.
Art of survival.
Yes. All right. Okay. So back to my argument. Naturally, through stats, I'm better than Croxon. Right. Now, this is what I would say. Think about this. Croxon with an AR versus me with an AR. Croxon runs an AR. Who would you say Croxon's a bit better than me? Probably. Is he wildly better than me? No. Croxon with a sniper rifle and me with a sniper rifle, there's a wild difference. Therefore, and including the stats, I'm better than Croxon.
Scott, are you going to really make me bring up the shotgun incident?
Oh no. What's the shotgun incident?
Yeah, that's an isolated incident, isn't it? Over hours and hours and hours of gaming.
That just happened to be one of these times when I saw you playing because I was dead. And, like you could have clutched up
because you're so good. Because my name's Dan, I'm so good. I'm never dead. I'll never get anything.
I'll tell you what I've never done, Scott. I'll tell you what I've never done. Have to jump on someone from above and then just continued shooting into the barrels after the players moved.
Have you? Are you absolutely certain of that you've never had to jump on someone and
tell you that with my hand on heart? Probably even when I was like 5, I never did that.
Oh, when you were 5, yes. Yeah. When you were, what a ridiculous argument.
When I was 5 and my motor systems didn't work properly, I didn't know how to use my hands. I still never did that.
You didn't know how to use your hands when you were 5.
Not like I do now, mate.
Hey! You'll need that for your cleaning job at your Premiership Football Club. 2 able hands to push a mop. Dan, however. So it's a granted that I'm better than Croxon. Croxon may have more wins than me, but he's got more wins than you, Dan, and he's played a considerable amount.
He's got the same amount as me, mate. Check your facts.
All right, okay, so that's fine. But who's played more game time?
Me.
So then you're worse than Croxon. Stats don't lie, do they?
Well,
they don't.
You're right, they don't. I have a much bigger score on everything.
but ultimately,
we're going on stats don't lie. We're going on the one stats.
So what if a football game was 10-11 and the team that scored 11-1, the stats wouldn't matter, would they? Because the team that scored 10
Are you really trying to make an argument that one stat out of about 30?
Well, Conway did. Conway did.
No.
Conway brought it up in the intros.
I'm just doing this based on real life, mate. Like, forget the stats. I
Real
just go with what I
life.
see.
We're talking about a video game.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty Art of Survival. Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, let's get on with the podcast because it's Dan's bedtime shortly. He hasn't got much time to talk out loud because his gagging order starts at 9.